Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit. Brooks here. Today we're turning back to the Dr. Phil show. This time we've got a new unruly teenage girl guest who appears to want to be the next Danielle Bregoli. You know, the Cash Me Outside girl we've had on the show before. Well, this new Madison girl on Dr. Phil looks like she's trying to be the next one. But I mean, can you really blame her? Bregoli is getting loads of cash and attention from her new YouTube channel, her music videos, and she's even got a record contract. It was only a matter of time before other girls looked up to her and tried to pull the same trashy, degenerate kind of shit to get attention, money, and fame. Again, this time, the girl's name is Madison. She's a 15-year-old who parents say she smokes dope, destroys their property, and has been charged with domestic battery, amongst other things. Madison also says she's counseling her younger sister Liz, trying to get her not to make the same mistake she has. Well, this sounds like a whole shit show. Let's see what Dr. Phil has to say.
Have you smoked weed with your little sister?
Over summer.
And how old was she?
She was 13.
She was 12.
Well, here's a video of some of your little sister's antics drinking and smoking marijuana that was posted on social media so she could brag about it.
Smoking weed at 12 years old is definitely too young. But hey, I smoked for the first time at 13 and I turned out fine. Well, average. Maybe I'm okay, I'm fine. But you should definitely set your goals to be higher than someone like me. I wouldn't recommend this. Anyway, so far, the smoking weed thing doesn't seem that bad. They're just way too young. And it also looks like Madison here isn't nearly as white trash and gross as Danielle Bregoli. No, Maddie seems more like a southern country kind of girl. Perhaps more of a redneck type, instead of Danielle who's more white trash. The other thing here is Madison clearly spends too much time on her phone.
Smoked one blunt already, this bitch is gone. Oh my god. I'm gonna Snapchat you, that's embarrassing.
Filming all these illegal activities is just plain stupid. Kids are so addicted to Snapchat and Facebook, they don't even realize they're filming themselves and providing all this incriminating evidence for their parents or even the police to see.
She just got high for the first time on good ass weed. Smoked one blunt already, this bitch is gone. She's supposed to go smoke with another person who's gonna smoke 2 blunts with us and another person after that that's gonna smoke 4. What the f?
Bragging about the number of blunts they're smoking. Oh boy, I remember my first time getting high too. I got a little excited, but I definitely wasn't planning all these blunts out like they are. She got a full blunt schedule. Also, when I first smoked in high school, we didn't have iPhones and Snapchat. Thank God. I mean, even if I did have them, I wouldn't be filming all this stuff like Madison is here. Just enjoy your time with your friends. Put your camera down for a while. Why can't kids have fun without posting it everywhere online? I mean, taking a few pictures here and there is one thing, but feeling the need to film everything and Snapchat it to your friends all the time, every day of your life is a little fucking sad, actually. And this is why I can hardly use Instagram anymore. It used to be fun to share some pictures and use their filters, but now they have that Snapchat story-like feature, and every day girls post everything that's happened to them, and it gets a little cringy. Reminds me of all the people you see going to concerts nowadays. And instead of watching the show in front of them, like watching the band and the singer and the drummer, they don't watch it in front of them, they watch it through their phone as they try and record it. I can't stand that shit. Just watch the show you paid for, people. Watch the live event right in front of you. That video you're recording on your iPhone is never gonna look that good. It's gonna look and sound like shit. You're basically missing the concert twice now.
Oh, there you go. Oh my god. I'm gonna Snapchat you, that's embarrassing. How are you not embarrassed? Oh my god, you're dumbass.
Well, it wouldn't be embarrassing if you weren't posting it all over the internet. You're the one embarrassing your sister, Madison. You not only got her stoned, you're filming it and posting it everywhere. You're putting the camera in her face even as she tries to walk away. And to be frank, I'd say what you're doing and the way you're acting is way more embarrassing than someone who got stoned like your sister and maybe freaked out a little bit.
You're counseling her?
I said, like, since then, since that all happened over summer, every video that you've shown has been over summer.
I love how kids think saying something was over the summer is like a get out of jail free card. I know the summer seems like a world away to youngsters, but it was only a couple months ago, Madison. You're still responsible for how you acted back then. It's not like Vegas. What happens in summer stays in summer. No, doesn't work that way. Also, how stoned is this Madison girl right now? And how the hell was she able to get high right before taping this? I mean, I know Dr. Phil films in Los Angeles, but where's this girl getting weed from all the time? I don't get it. Someone needs to keep better tabs on her.
So you're basically not going to be told what to do, right? Your parents aren't going to tell you what to do.
They do tell me what to do.
But you don't do it. I mean, you do what you want to do, right?
Damn, Phil. Easy with the leading questions. Do we need to get a moderator in here? A moderator for the moderator? I know you're trying to make this the next Danielle Bregoli, but just chill, bro. You're pushing her a little too hard.
No.
Why are they having to lock themselves in their room at night?
You don't even have a lock on your door.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Our doors don't have locks
Yours
on
don't.
them.
Mine does.
Okay.
Deflection, deflection. Whether or not the doors have locks is not the question, honey. What Phil's talking about is your parents need to lock you out of parts of the house because you can't be trusted. You're probably taking stuff from them.
You know, you see me do it. Not only are double doors, but then around through the master.
To lock up the keys, have to lock up my purse.
The laundry room.
You stole my,
and you know I
my
sleep in
ATM
Emma's
card.
room.
You've taken pictures of it, used Uber.
And here's the real problem. This little sneaky blonde is stealing from her parents. No respect. No respect at all, I tell ya.
Well, that's the story of my life. No respect. Tell her no respect.
Things kinda end abruptly in this video clip, but there's another one on Dr. Phil's channel about Miss Madison again. Here, this next one shows how big of a spoiled brat she is.
I gotta go. Come on. Please.
Get off!
Stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Get away!
Jesus, that screeching's unbearable. She's acting like a baby. These kids nowadays are getting out of fucking control. Let's skip over the rest of her screaming and cut back to the studio part.
They told me my sister would be coming out here with me.
No, that's not true. No, that's not true.
That you were going to talk to me for a couple minutes and she'd come out here.
No, she's not coming out here, and I'm not going to talk to her. So if you came out with that expectation and want to leave, it's okay.
It's okay.
Because that's not what they told you.
It's okay. I'll stay out here.
Yeah.
Here's where we see her lying. Again, telling Phil she was told her sister would be out there too, when she actually wasn't. Just like how this girl lied about the locked doors before, and the trouble she was getting in that was last summer. Madison's been shown to lie about anything on a whim. She's very manipulative. Looks like she's trying to defend herself here and weasel out of things. But the thing is, she got caught lying and she was called out, but she's still sticking with it and only making things worse. And then when you see the looks she's giving Phil here, the sass and the not giving a fuck look, this is where her true inner Danielle Bregoli shines. Look at that smug, smart-ass face. She's pretty punchable, I must say.
At this point, I want to be very clear. This is a dysfunctional family unit. This is not all you.
Yes, sir.
It's not all the little sister. It's not all the kids. It's not all the parents.
In the end here, Phil does make some great points. This isn't all the Madison girl's fault. Of course, she's only 15, I think, so this has a lot to do with the family and how the parents raised her, or the lack of them raising her and disciplining her. Seems like she may be raising herself at this point. She's a free-range child. But Madison is getting up there now. She's almost 16, and by the time you're 18, you're pretty much an adult. It's time for her to start learning to take care of herself and act like a proper person, not this trashy, ghetto, wannabe Bregoli stoner shit. And don't get me wrong, getting stoned is fun as hell, but kids this young probably shouldn't be doing it. Definitely not her 12-year-old sister. Sure, weed is safe and doesn't cause cancer or any fatalities or anything, but kids under 18 or 16 shouldn't be messing with it. Could stunt your growth or your learning or even your brain capacity, your memories. On top of that, even if you are at an appropriate age to try weed, don't make it your personality and everything in your life revolve around smoking. That's just hella lame. Unless you're like a Bob Marley, Snoop Dogg kind of musician or some kind of pot farmer or weed aficionado, being all about weed like Madison was here in her video, it's just lame poser type shit. Sounds like she's trying to act cool and hip and doing something illegal and dangerous just to act out. You can really tell they were smoking for their first times. And I know it's cool and fun to get high, but let's not pretend you're the first person to ever discover weed. And lastly, back to Dr. Phil, because he himself is beginning to play a part in this trend with young girls in America. After Phil got a big ratings boost from the Danielle Bregoli saga last year, it seems like every week he's trying to bring out the next out-of-control teenage girl to expose on his show. Now, there is good that Phil is doing here. He is exposing these girls and, wait, not that exposing. I mean, he is bringing to light these girls' bad behavior and trying to help the parents do better, but it's kind of a double-edged sword too, because Phil is also giving these girls attention and propping them up, much like how he set up Bregoli to become an internet star. And while Bregoli got lucky and appears to have somewhat gotten her shit together, at least enough so to make some videos and songs and get a little career going, well, I doubt the same thing will happen for Madison, or many of these other girls trying to be like Danielle Bregoli too. It's very doubtful, and it's sad that girls like these will look up to Danielle Bregoli as a role model. She shouldn't be anyone's role model. None of these girls should be looked up to by anyone. That's why it's important that we call this crap out and try to shed more light on it. We need to start raising our kids right and not bringing up little monsters like Madison or Danielle. What do you guys think? Is Madison trying way too hard to be a stoner? Is 12 and 15 too young to smoke weed? And do you think Madison was a Danielle Bregoli fan and this might have prompted her to go and try to get her own 15 minutes of fame? Comment your thoughts below, and thanks for watching No Bullshit. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon page if you want to help support the show. show. The videos will always be free here, but if you have $1 or $2 to spare, it really helps us out. I'm currently getting demonetized on YouTube for about half of my videos, and I'm still getting attacked on Twitter with threats to reveal more private information. So if you are a fan of the show and want to see this thing move forward and continue on to 2018, let's get a few new peeps on the Patreon page. Throw in $1, $2, hell, $5, skip a coffee once this week. I know you might not be used to donating and Patreoning people on YouTube, but it's really our last resort to keep things running. Plus, I've got lots of fun rewards on my page, like some private pictures, some deleted videos, and even some live streams with supporters that you could be a part of. You can even get a producer's credit on upcoming videos. Finally, we're also hoping to get to our next Patreon goal by the end of the year and make the first ever no bullshit movie. I've got some amazing ideas for that which I've been working on recently, so we may be releasing a teaser trailer for it soon to get you guys hyped up. Thanks for your time and thanks for checking that out. And thanks again for watching and supporting the show. Until next time, have a great day, everybody.
Yeah.
One more thing, I want to give a special thanks to these amazing Patreon supporters. You guys are the best. You guys went above and beyond the rest, and I love you so much for it. If anyone else wants to donate or join our Patreon crew, link in the description. Thanks again.